Hi, I'm Stephen here from Archery Supplies, and what I want to talk about today is stabilizer weights, and in particular tungsten stabilizer weights. This is a tungsten stabilizer weight. It weighs 4 ounces. So let's compare this to the other stabilizer weights that are on the market, and this is a bee stinger. That's 4 ounces, this is 4 ounces. You can see the difference in size. It would probably help if I put it around the right way for you. So these both weigh the same weight. In fact, this is a little bit heavier, but they're both rated at 4 ounces. This is 4 ounces, and that's 4 ounces. This is stainless. Now this is stainless, which is coated in paint, and you can see it's just chipped off. This is my stabilizer. So let's talk about why you'd prefer the tungsten weight over the stainless weight. It's going to be smaller. So when you've got your stabilizer and you've piled on a whole bunch of weight, my stabilizer weight here, and these are dead center weights, they're made out of stainless, and I've got about 17 ounces on the front here. This is 4 ounces. You can see it's actually smaller in diameter. So I'd only require that many weights to that point there to be the same amount of weight as that. So what that's going to mean is in the wind, you've got more wind hitting this because there's more surface area than using tungsten. However, tungsten is a more expensive material, so it's like double the density of stainless, or it's heavier, twice as heavy to stainless for the same spatial thing. So now if you're shooting indoors, obviously tungsten is not going to make any difference compared to stainless because there's no wind, so I'm going to say there's no benefit. Now if you're shooting lightweight, so you're not adding much weight, I'm going to say there's very little benefit. But if you're an elite target shooter and you're shooting mild wind conditions, cutting down the weight of the size of your stabilizers is definitely going to help you. And in fact, AAE, what they did with their stabilizers, they had hidden weight, so they used to put the weight inside the stabilizer. However, I don't know if they're still doing that. So anyway, these are tungsten weights, and the top target shooters may be putting 30 or 20 ounces of weight on the end, and you can see they've got massive weights on the front of their stabilizers. Now the other problem you have, if you're fitting a rear stabilizer, you might be putting 30 ounces of weight, and it's actually going to be quite long, and it's going to come back and touch you. Using tungsten is going to reduce that size, so basically reduce the chance of it touching your body. So you're going to say, well, what's the difference in price? Now that's a good question, because it depends where you buy the stuff from and what manufacturer. So I checked out the prices before I did this video. In America, a 4 ounce tungsten weight sells for $55. This 4 ounce tungsten weight in my shop, which is Australian dollars, is going to sell for $45. That's Australian dollars, which equates to about $37 American, so fair bit cheaper. This here is a stainless steel 4 ounce weight. It sells in my shop for about $16. Now this is cheap. This is cheap. It's not like a doinker weight, which would be 50 odd dollars, I think 4 ounces of doinker is in stainless. So this would be cheaper than a doinker 4 ounce weight, so you're better to go for this. This is a 4 ounce bee stinger weight. I'm just pulling numbers, so go and check what weights cost. I'm going to guess that this weight sells for about $40, so I'm going to guess this is cheaper than bee stinger. So it depends where you're getting your weights from. There's a whole bunch of people who make weights, dead center weights. I'm going to guess again. That 4 ounces of dead center weight is probably around $40. Now dead center do put the rings around their stabilizers so you can color their stabilizers, so if you're wanting a particular look, you can get it with a dead center weight. But whichever stabilizer you're running, you can fit a weight to it. Now with weights, there are 2 thread sizes. There's 5/16 and 1/4. That's a quarter, that's a small one. That's the bee stinger, that's the big one, and that's the small one. Now there's a thread adapter you can get to convert big to small and small to big, and you'll also, as you add weights, you need joiner pieces to join these together, so just bear that in mind. So tungsten versus stainless. So unless you're really serious, just normal stainless is fine, but check your price on your stainless because weights vary so much in price. It's crazy. But for me, I currently shoot stainless, but I think I'll probably change to the tungsten because I'm getting more serious in my archery. And if I can get 1 point or 2 points from tungsten, it's 1 or 2 more points. I still need to shoot more. So anyway, I'm Stephen Ham from Archery Supplies. That's a tungsten weight. I hope that's been helpful. Thanks. Bye.